Hey fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, those cross-watching. In today's reading, we are going to take a look and see what you can expect from the next 24 to 48 to 72 hours. It is going to be a general reading, but if you're after a personal one, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address is going to be listed below the video. Having said all of that, let's go ahead and let's begin and see what the cards are predicting for you for the next couple of days. Wow, I find it very interesting. You've got the number 5, which has shown up twice, and then you've got 4, 5, 6, 3 consecutive numbers here. Interesting. I feel like these are important, okay? These could be, and because both the suit of fire and the suit of air is a very quick moving energy, okay? I feel like the next 2 to 3 to maybe even 4 days are going to be very eventful, okay? I feel like there's going to be a lot happening, if not externally, then certainly internally. I also feel like because you've got the suit of swords here, this is mental energy, so I also feel like there's a lot going on communication wise, okay? Things are being dragged out into the surface, communications that you've been avoiding or trying not to have are going to finally be addressed. Certain issues that have clearly created conflict or tension in your life as of recently are going to be very present, going to be the focal point for the next 2 to 3 to 4 days, okay? 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands, I mean, this is such a strong energy of conflict, and I feel like it's almost double confirmation here in the energies that there is a certain conflict that is happening that is greatly impacting you, whether you realize it on a conscious level or on a subconscious level, okay? The 5 of Swords, there seems to have been, a battle going on here, and there seems to be two very different characters, one who wins and one who loses. Which character do you identify with? Who are you? Are you the winner takes all, or are you, are you the loser in this instance? Have you lost the battle? And if so, what exactly have you lost? Okay, there's this sense of energy of, you engaging in this conflict or in this sort of war with someone, okay, or you're about to engage. The situation is turbulent, as indicated by the as indicated by the billowing clouds. And I feel like, sometimes for someone to win, someone else has to lose. So I don't know if this is actually, some of you are, you play sports professionally, or I don't know if you've actually entered a competition. I feel like some of you are going to place very highly, whilst others of you are going to be at a loss. For those of you that do fail or it doesn't work out for you, I have a very important message for you. Just remember that, the most successful people, okay, on this planet have first failed before they achieved success. In fact, that's the reason why they've become so successful. So, don't let that weigh you down, okay? I know it can be soul crushing, especially with the 5 of Swords energy, but it's for a reason, okay? Think of it as character building, right? I'm also seeing, there's this sense of, there's drama. You've got conflict, you've got tension, and, we're not going to pretend there isn't any. So this could be something that, is ongoing right now in your life and is going to perhaps escalate, okay, over the next 2 to 3 days, or it could be something that you suddenly become involved in, okay? Some of it can be avoidable, okay? If there are certain people that, just sort of attract drama, stay away from them, okay? There are certain people that just like to gas bag and just, are all drama, they're all about that. If you can, stay away from that, because there are certain people, misery likes company, that they say, right? And they're right when they say that. So if you can avoid those kind of people, if you can avoid those kind of situation scenarios, do so. It'll be in your best interest. You'll save yourself the headache, trust me. For others of you, I feel like this is someone who may have personal vendetta against you, okay? Could be someone that you're very closely connected to, and I feel like this person has a bone to pick with you. And you know what? It can't be avoided. I just feel like maybe there's been tensions between you and this person. or maybe there's been something that this person has said or done, and although you let it slide, you can no longer, they keep doing it, they keep pushing your buttons, they keep triggering you, you guys keep triggering each other, and all of a sudden, bam, you've got drama. So there is this sense of drama, but I feel like it's an opportunity for you to clear the air. Something obviously has been bothering you or has been bothering your person, and it's an opportunity to clear the air. It's also, from what I'm seeing, it's also going to be a little bit unpleasant, because I feel like you're both going to say things that you don't necessarily mean, right? In the moment of anger, and in the moment of hurt, you'll potentially exchange a few words which you'll probably regret and you'll wish you haven't said. So if you can just try to manage your emotions a little bit better, because I do see someone here, and I don't know if it's you or I don't know if it's your person, but I see someone weaponizing their words. I see some things that are being said here that are going to be hurtful, or that are going to be very triggering. And the Four of Swords is an indication that this person is withdrawing. Okay, they're going to pull away. They pull away. Okay, this is purposeful, this withdrawal, because this person wants his or her space. Okay, they want some alone time. They want to think about what was said or what they said. They want to, they're hurt and they want some time to process that hurt and that pain. And if this is your person, you need to respect that. If this is you, they need to respect that. Okay, so I see someone saying something here that could be very triggering on a very powerful level. Okay, it might trigger certain events or certain emotions, traumatic emotions from the past. Okay, or I feel like the both of you maybe have really been triggering and sort of setting each other off lately, and maybe some time alone with the Four of Swords energy might be a good thing to sort of recharge your batteries, to spend some time alone, gather your thoughts and your feelings and all of that. There is this King of Pentacles energy, and I think this King of Pentacles energy, I see that there is someone around you who I feel like is going to be, and this is only for some of you, but I see that there is someone around you. This person feels very, I get like this masculine energy from this person, and I feel like this is someone who wants to help you. Okay, I don't know if they have anything to do with this, they may or may not, but I see that it could be like a boss, it could be like a mentor. I feel like this person is going to offer you some very solid advice, or some offer you some sort of help, or maybe invite you somewhere. It just feels like, or they could become a connection. Okay, a connection for a future career, a future job. I see this person is around you, and I think you need to know that they're trying to help you. Okay, so even if you feel like they're not doing much, I see that this individual is trying to help you behind the scenes. Okay, so don't put too much pressure on the situation, because this person is on your side. Okay, they're more of a slower moving energy, but I think they're very meticulous, and they rather do things once than double handle. So just let them do his or her thing. You've got the Five of Cups, Five of Wands. I mean, you've got some really powerful stuff, and I do see that there's a lot of conflict, there's a lot of tension that's going on with you. Okay, it could be internally, you could be, fighting a war with your head and your heart. It could be an emotional tug of war that you're in. It could be that you might find yourself, fighting here, fighting for a relationship, fighting to stay in a relationship, fighting for someone, having to defend someone, fighting with your romantic sweetheart, fighting with a sibling or a connecting energy. It's just this, there's a lot of it's very tense. Things are feeling very tense for you right now, okay? And I'm also seeing somehow the past is feeding into this very tense kind of energy. And I think someone here may potentially get triggered, okay, get emotionally triggered by all of this tension and all of this conflict. Or I'm also seeing that there is something here from the past which might resurface, which might be very triggering here. Okay. Five of Cups, I also feel like there's this energy, right? The cloaked figure stands here, and he's so, he watches closely the cups here that have spilled over. Now behind him, he's got two more cups that presumably are full. Okay. I always wonder, what is it that this cloaked figure here, this mysterious figure wants? And I feel like he can't necessarily make a decision, right? He's looking at the spilled cups here, the content, the spilled cups, but behind him there's two full cups here. He may as well just turn around, and have those two full cups. But does he want more of the same? So for my question for some of you, because of all this fighting and this tension, I feel like this has been a bit repeated, and I feel like this has been ongoing. And I guess what I'm trying to get at is, do you want more of the same? Because there are certain emotional behavioral patterns that are being repeated and that are causing some of these self-sabotaging acts or behaviors. Okay, so if you keep doing what you're doing, and if you keep going the way that you're going to get the same results. So it might be time to interrupt some of these patterns. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. In line of that, you've got the Eight of Cups, which is about walking away. Okay, so you might have a situation that it could be a relationship that you find yourself in, and you might love this person. You might still find you have very deep feelings for this person, but maybe it's no longer healthy. Okay, maybe if you keep holding on to this relationship, you're only going to get more of what you've been getting, more of the same, unless you do things differently. Okay, but even if you try to do things differently and you still find you're getting the same results, maybe, just maybe, it's time to walk away. And for some of you, that's what I feel like you're going to be doing over the next 2 to 3 days, is letting go, is learning to walk away when love is no longer being served at the table. Okay, because what you had once upon a time, it was good, it was great, it worked, but it stopped working. Okay, and that's life. It just no longer works. It's just no longer fulfilling. It's not what it used to be. And if you stay, you know that things are not going to be the same. They can't go back to how they were, because something here, I feel like, may have changed between you and this individual. But if you learn to let go and release, you never know what is going to replace that. Okay, what beautiful, wonderful, amazing opportunity or energy is going to replace that. So the figure here in the Eight of Cups, he's walking away. We've got the moon here, which is very powerful, and it is the moon's light that it's this moon's supernatural light that illuminates the path. So this is all about trusting your intuition. Okay, trusting what you feel. If you feel like you've come to the end of the road with this person, if you feel like the relationship you've outgrown each other and it's just no longer working, maybe it is time you walk away. But it's all about trusting what you feel. Okay, and sometimes what you feel might make little logical sense to yourself or even to people around you, but I feel like there's a situation here which has been playing out for quite some time, and it's really asking for you to rely on your intuition, because that is going to be your supernatural light. That is going to be your guiding light out of this situation, out of this conflict. All right, guys, these are your messages. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Otherwise, bye for now.